evidence, alleged evidence, that's been gathered in this case was from those 2 raids that were conducted on his personal homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And the indictment names the things seized that he allegedly made videos of these performances that have been named.
The fallout from the situation could be catastrophic. Imagine a world where the name Jay-Z no longer carries the weight it once did. His empire, which he's built over decades, could be on the brink of total collapse. Already, there are rumors that his businesses are suffering, with several key partnerships reportedly reevaluating their relationships with him. The consequences of this investigation go far beyond his personal fortune. His legacy as a global icon, entrepreneur, and cultural figure could be shattered in an instant.
Do you believe Diddy is a dangerous person?
Yes. Adding fuel to the fire is the fact that this all seems to be happening in the wake of some very public and very explosive allegations made by none other than Jaguar Wright. Wright, the singer who rose to prominence in the early 2000s and has since become known for her controversial claims about the music industry, recently reignited the spotlight on Jay-Z with a series of damning accusations.
The both worlds. Nobody talks about that.
Nobody talks about this shit.
Nobody talks about that project.
That's smooth under the rug.
Why?
So Wright's appearance on Piers Morgan's show sent shockwaves through the industry as she made inflammatory claims about both Jay-Z and Diddy, calling them out for their alleged involvement in a web of criminal activities. While Morgan has since apologized for airing the interview and even retracted the most extreme parts of it following legal threats, the damage had already been done. Wright's accusations may have been labeled as baseless, but they appear to have reopened old wounds and forced law enforcement to take a closer look at Jay-Z's business dealings.
You can't sue you can't sue any of the social media platforms, but when you get on an actual network, when you get on a TV station or the radio, when you get on a platform that is attached to a larger corporation, now that corporation is liable for the things that are being said on their platform.
It's impossible to ignore the timing of it all, just as the world was focused on Diddy's dramatic fall from grace facing his own set of charges involving illicit activities. No less Wright's revelations about Jay-Z came into focus. Coincidence? Some think not. So it seems as though the authorities are beginning to connect the dots between these 2 industry titans, and the more they dig, the more they find that suggests these powerful men may have more in common than just their successful music careers.
That this is the end of the Diddy story as we know it.
What makes this situation all the more intriguing is how closely intertwined Jay-Z and Diddy's stories are becoming. Diddy, once untouchable, is now facing serious allegations that have rocked the music industry, and insiders believe Jay-Z could be next. While Diddy's arrest has been the focus of headlines, rumors have started swirling that Jay-Z's involvement in similar activities could soon come to light. The FBI's raid may be just the tip of the iceberg as authorities explore the extent of Jay-Z's connections to Diddy's alleged criminal network. So these 2 men have been business partners, friends, and collaborators for years, and now it appears their fates may be intertwined in ways neither could have imagined. For years, the music industry has been whispering about the darker side of the business, rumors of exploitation, illegal dealings, and unsavory relationships behind the glitzy surface of fame. Jay-Z and Diddy have always been at the center of these whispers, but it's only now that the spotlight is starting to reveal the full extent of what might have been happening all along. Could Jaguar Wright's claims have lit the fuse that's now bringing down 2 of the biggest names in hip-hop? It certainly seems that way.
And in this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap industry.
As the investigation unfolds, the tension surrounding Jay-Z continues to build. Every day, new details are emerging about the possible charges he could face and the severity of the case against him. With Diddy already in custody, many are speculating that it's only a matter of time before Jay-Z finds himself in a similar situation. And with Beyonce seemingly distancing herself from the fallout, the question remains, how long before Jay-Z is left standing completely alone, facing the full weight of the law? But what exactly led to this dramatic turn of events? To understand, we have to look back at the events that have been quietly building behind the scenes. While the Piers Morgan Jaguar Wright controversy seemed to be dismissed quickly after Morgan's apology, it has become clear that the claims Wright made weren't entirely forgotten. In fact, they may have planted the seeds for a much larger investigation into the dealings of these powerful figures. Wright's accusations included shocking claims about how Jay-Z allegedly used his influence to control and manipulate people in the industry. While her statements were initially met with skepticism, the sudden action from law enforcement suggests that there may have been more to her story than anyone realized at the time.
Now you got the Diddy situation where he jumps on a private jet, they say yesterday, and is on his way to the Cape Verde Islands.